The most important thing that everyone should know about Centro is everything.
The fact that we have a Center for Puerto Rican Studies is something that you can't get anywhere else.
I'd say it's probably the most important research resource for anyone learning about the diaspora.
It's an important tool to doing research, writing papers, finding historical images, but also to develop multimedia projects.
So you can be anywhere in the world, and still, if you have a Twitter, if you have a Facebook, if you have any type of connection with the internet, you can access Centro directly.
There's a lot of different ways that the value of the Puerto Rican community is seen through Centro, the magazine, for instance.
I can just go to Centro magazine and find great articles from great academics.
There have been articles on music, research done on the sociological, educational, philosophical, historical.
As a journalist, it's very useful because it provides well-researched statistics of our communities throughout the United States.
It also analyzes those materials. It produces the research that helps us understand the Puerto Rican experience.
And the journal is unique in that it is the only journal that publishes research articles on the Puerto Rican experience.
There are conversations that are happening at Centro that are not happening anywhere else.
That often discusses topics that are of critical importance to the Puerto Rican community.
Centro has these conferences that allow people to learn, to connect, and at the same time, network.
Or whether it's charlas and conversations that it facilitates, and the gallery where we see exhibits.
Centro is the place that holds our history and protects it. And without Centro, without the archives, without the library, all these materials would be in jeopardy.
Centro pinpoints and expresses what Puerto Ricans are all about, what their history is all about, their culture.
People who are passionate about our history and culture can go and learn more about who we are.
Because we all are collectors. We all preserve our stories.
You can find old records, you can find old photographs, you can even find old puppets from the Pura Belpré archives.
You will find every single doctoral dissertation that has been written about the Puerto Rican experience, a number of books, materials, artifacts, and catalogs.
I think of what's in the archive as literally a treasure trove.
And it becomes that depository of our stories.
It really is important to us that we have a place that values and holds all of that information.
What we gain, what one could potentially gain, is a greater knowledge of self, is a greater knowledge of our history, a greater knowledge of our culture.
I'm on a mission to make sure that people do know about Centro.